Good evening. You need to discipline yourself. We all know that life is a game. And in any game, the most successful players are those who have learned to control their impulses, stay focused, and manage the distractions that come their way. They know that without discipline, no amount of talent or ambition will get them to the top. Discipline isn't about restricting your freedom, it's about empowering yourself to take control of your destiny. It's the ability to decide what you want, and then take consistent action toward it, no matter the obstacles. Discipline allows you to make decisions that move you closer to your goals, even when the easy path seems more appealing. Now, we've all faced moments when we've been tempted to take the shortcut. Whether it's skipping a workout, procrastinating on a project, or deciding to take a break when you know you should push forward, it's easy to let those moments slip by. But I'm here to tell you those small moments of weakness add up. They shape your future in ways you can't always see right away. I've been there just like anyone else. I've faced situations where the easy route seemed irresistible, where stepping back and avoiding the hard work felt like a relief. But let me tell you, this true success comes when you can rise above those moments. When you make the choice to stay disciplined, even when the rewards aren't immediate, that's when you win. So how do you do it? How do you build the kind of discipline that will push you toward your goals, even when everything around you is trying to pull you off course? First, you need to set clear goals. Without knowing exactly what you're working toward, it's easy to get distracted. Clear goals act like a compass. They point you in the right direction and help you stay on course. Whether it's building a business, excelling in your career, or achieving a personal transformation, you need to know exactly where you're heading. And once you know that, you can start breaking those big goals into small, manageable tasks. But here's the catch. It's not enough to simply set goals. You need to act on them consistently. This is where discipline becomes non-negotiable. Every day, you have to make a choice. Will you take the easy path or stay focused on the bigger picture? When your goals are clear, when you break them down into actionable steps, discipline becomes the force that keeps you going even when the immediate rewards seem tempting. Second, embrace structure and routine. You can't rely on motivation alone. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is steady. By creating a routine, you remove the need for decision-making at every step. When you know exactly what you need to do each day, whether it's waking up early, following a strict schedule, or committing to a certain task, your actions become automatic. The less you leave to chance, the more discipline you'll build. And don't forget about the importance of accountability. When you're working alone, it's easy to let things slip. But when you have someone, whether it's a mentor, a coach, or even a friend holding you accountable, your chances of success multiply. Accountability forces you to stay committed even when the going gets tough. But perhaps the most important part of all this is resilience. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. There will be times when you fall short, when you miss a deadline or slip on a commitment. That's normal. What matters is your ability to get back on track. When you stumble, don't quit. Get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Your resilience will be the ultimate testament to your discipline. Remember, discipline is the difference between wishing and achieving. It's the difference between thinking about your dreams and actually making them come true. You don't need to be the most talented or the smartest, you just need to be the most disciplined. It's not about having everything figured out right away, but about showing up consistently and doing the work. In the end, the most successful people aren't those who never fail, they're the ones who refuse to quit. They understand that the game is long, and the players who last are the ones who can control themselves, stay focused, and do what's required even when it's difficult. That's what discipline is all about, the ability to keep moving forward when the road gets tough and when the temptations of the moment try to pull you off course. So don't wait for motivation to show up. Discipline yourself. Make the choice to stick with your plan, even when it's hard. Build your success one disciplined action at a time. In the end, it will be your discipline that defines your future. Set clear and specific goals. Discipline begins with knowing exactly what you're working towards. Setting clear, specific goals gives you direction and focus. Without a well-defined target, it's easy to get lost in distractions. Break your goals into smaller, manageable steps to make consistent progress and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. The clearer your objectives, the easier it is to stay disciplined. 2, create and stick to a routine. Discipline thrives on structure. Establishing a routine helps remove the need for constant decision-making, making productive actions automatic. When you follow a consistent schedule, whether it's setting aside time for work, exercise, or personal development, you reduce procrastination and build habits that support your goals. A routine helps you stay focused and committed, even on days when motivation is low. 3. Embrace resilience and accountability. True discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. When you face setbacks, it's essential to bounce back quickly and keep going. Resilience ensures that you don't give up after failures or challenges. Additionally, holding yourself accountable or having someone else hold you accountable keeps you on track and prevents you from slacking off when things get tough. These 3 points, clear goals, a structured routine, and resilience, are the cornerstones of self-discipline that will guide you towards success. Discipline begins with knowing exactly what you're working towards. The first and most essential step in building discipline is having a clear vision of your goals. Without a concrete understanding of what you're working towards, it's easy to become overwhelmed or distracted. Think of your goals as the destination on a map. If you don't know where you're going, how can you possibly know how to get there? The more specific and defined your goals are, the more focused and intentional your actions can be. When your goals are clear, they act like a guiding light that helps you stay on course. For example, if your goal is vague, like I want to be successful, it's not clear what that success looks like. Does it mean a promotion at work? Launching your own business? Or living a balanced life? Success can mean many things to different people, and without specific clarity, it's difficult to know where to focus your energy. Instead, define your goal as I want to get promoted to senior manager within the next year, or I want to launch my online business within 6 months. These clear, measurable goals provide direction. Breaking goals into manageable steps. Once you've defined your goals, it's important to break them down into smaller, achievable tasks. Big goals can feel daunting, and it's easy to become paralyzed by the scale of what you need to accomplish. But when you break these larger goals into smaller, actionable steps, the process becomes much more manageable. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, the idea of completing hundreds of pages can be overwhelming. However, if you break it down into a daily writing goal, like write 500 words a day, you can chip away at the project one small step at a time. By doing this, you're not just relying on motivation to get things done, you're creating a system of steady, consistent progress. Every small step brings you closer to your ultimate goal, and that consistency builds momentum. When you break down big goals into manageable chunks, you also make it easier to track your progress. You can celebrate small victories along the way, which keeps you motivated and reinforces your discipline. Each time you complete one of these smaller tasks, you're reaffirming your commitment to the larger objective. This not only gives you a sense of accomplishment, but also strengthens your resolve to keep going. The importance of keeping the bigger picture in mind. While breaking your goals into smaller steps is essential for managing progress, it's also crucial to keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Sometimes when we get lost in the day-to-day tasks, it's easy to forget why we're doing what we're doing. The bigger picture, your ultimate goal, is what will keep you grounded and motivated, especially during tough times. Discipline is about staying focused even when the immediate rewards are not visible. When you're grinding away at a task and the results seem far off, it can be tempting to give up or take shortcuts. But when you remember why you're pursuing these smaller tasks, whether it's for personal growth, financial stability, or a life-changing achievement, you reignite your drive to push through. Keeping your larger goal in mind gives your work purpose, and purpose is a powerful motivator that helps you stay disciplined. Clarity, focus, and focus discipline. The clearer your objectives are, the easier it is to maintain focus, and the easier it is to stay disciplined. Clarity in your goals acts as a filter. When you're clear about what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to identify what matters and what doesn't. You'll be able to see distractions for what they are and avoid wasting time on things that don't contribute to your long-term objectives. In the absence of clear goals, it's easy to be pulled in many different directions, getting distracted by tasks or opportunities that seem important in the moment but don't align with your true priorities. But when you have a well-defined target, every decision you make can be aligned with that goal. You begin to develop a sense of discernment, where your focus and discipline become automatic responses to the opportunities and challenges you encounter. Discipline thrives on structure. Without a clear routine, it's easy to let distractions and a lack of focus derail your progress. Establishing a routine is like creating a blueprint for your day, where every task has its designated time and purpose. This structure removes the need for constant decision-making, allowing you to act more efficiently. When you don't have to waste energy deciding what to do next or when to start, you can simply follow the plan, which makes productive actions automatic. A routine becomes the foundation that supports your goals, whether it's setting aside a specific time each day for work, exercise, or personal development. The consistency of a routine helps you stay disciplined. By doing the same things at the same times, you build momentum. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to your overall success. For example, if you commit to waking up at 6 a.m. every day to work on your personal projects, this time becomes ingrained in your day, and soon it requires less effort to start. You no longer have to negotiate with yourself about whether or not you'll begin. It's just part of your routine. Having a routine is particularly powerful when motivation is low. On days when your enthusiasm fades, your routine acts as a backup plan. Instead of waiting for motivation to strike, you rely on the structure you've already established. Even when you don't feel like it, you push through because you've built the habit of showing up. The more consistent you are with your routine, the easier it becomes to stay committed because your actions become ingrained in your lifestyle. You stop depending on motivation as a driving force and instead let your routine carry you through, ensuring that your goals stay on track regardless of how you feel in the moment. Ultimately, a routine helps you avoid procrastination. When tasks are spread out throughout your day and assigned a specific time, there's less chance of putting them off. Procrastination thrives on ambiguity. The more uncertain you are about when or how to do something, the more likely you are to delay it. A well-structured routine eliminates this ambiguity, turning your actions into habits that align with your goals. Whether it's a dedicated time to focus on work or a commitment to exercise each morning, a routine helps you consistently take action, ensuring that discipline becomes a natural part of your daily life.